Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Hope you're all doing well. You saw the title of the video, so let's just not waste time with the intro. Comment, like, subscribe, and let's just get into the video. So to save some time, I already got some instruments laid out for our sample here. So these are the chords that we're going to be using. We're going to be in F minor and at 115 BPM. Pretty simple, and honestly most of them are just triads. And then all I did was copy and paste it onto the next one, and we just layered it with a different sound. Just to point out, I will be using 40's very own keys, the contact bank made by Drake's producer. So these are very good for that OVO sound. But next we got the melody. We got a nice lead here. Got a counter. Mind you, I haven't done any processing. There's no EQ or anything on them. Just a little bit of panning, but we'll do everything else together. Lastly, I got this one note right here. So I stacked it. Originally it was just this F right here, but then I ended up stacking it just 1 octave up and 1 octave down just to make it sound fuller. And what I did was I went into the contact bank. I got the reverb and I automated it. And I got the reverb to go up because it gave us this nice little effect where the note felt like it dragged, or like the sound felt like it dragged more and like pierced up. So this is what it sounds like. See, it's almost like it like pitch bends, so I really like that, and so I'm gonna keep that. And then all I did was add this vocal. Thought it sounded pretty cool. Might do something with it later, but all together it sounds like this. So I'm honestly gonna just start adding some drums. Now I know for the drums I want to get like a certain groove going, but I always just start off with like 16 notes, you know, just to get past this part. You don't want to spend too much time on something. Try lowering it. Let's make it darker. Simplicity is key, always. Get like a rim shot or something. I like that. So we got a pretty good pattern with the drums going. I did do some EQing, some processing, put a compressor and a bit of saturation on it. So now I want to focus on the sample, and let's start getting some frequencies in, taking some stuff out. See, that's honestly really nice already. Maybe we'll take out some low end. I try not to take out too much. I know that's like the general rule, you know, take out a lot of low end, but the low end is what gives your instruments a lot of like character, in my opinion. So I try to leave some stuff in when I feel like it's necessary. All the frequencies all the way over here, they don't really mean anything to us, but this part right here probably gives us a lot of our warmth. So I'm gonna keep that. Now this one does hit a little harder, so this one I will take out a lot more low end since it does sound a lot brighter also. And if you guys can hear that little like fuzz or little rumble on the high end, I honestly really like that. So I'm not gonna take out too much of that. Maybe that's about it. See, I really like that, so I'm not gonna do much to it. I like that. I'm gonna pitch this down. I just want to see how things sound like in a different key. I needed something. It sounded too empty. So I got this pad strings here. I like the brighter. I like it being pitched up by 2. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna start arranging it. I definitely want to have these string pads. Try to fade in the our pads that we made. Ooh, there we go. It was just too abrupt. I needed it to fade in. I like that. That's simple. We don't need to overcomplicate it right now. That's the one. That's the one. That's the one. I like that. Yeah, man. I just want to try this. It'll probably be too much for this, but I still just want to try it out. I don't know how I feel about the vocal anymore, honestly. Like, it's cool, I like it, but I feel like it just sounds better without it. Maybe just in like these empty parts I'll leave it, but when everything else is playing, I'll definitely take it out. What do we put these first and then have these over here? I like that better without that F, I think it was. Yeah, without the F, I like that a lot better. What if we make this C and F? I like that. I like that a lot better. Sounds darker. Ooh, dude. It's a way better melody. So when editing the video, I wasn't entirely sold on the final product from what you guys were initially listening to. So I went back and did some more work on it, and I really just did a few things. Number one, I took away the pitch. So we're back at F minor, but I did lower it from 115 to 110 because I felt like it was a little too fast for the vibe that we're going for. Something else that I did was I froze all of my MIDI tracks, and then I turned them into audio files so that I could reverse them. That way we can get like that more ambient feeling that we're going for. Same thing for the pad strings that we added. I reversed it as well. Overall, the track still felt very empty, kind of like there wasn't like a feeling or a setting involved in it. So I got this little party chatter. And I put this like DJ vocal underneath it.
That's what we're here for, having a good time.
And that already kind of added a lot more to it, kind of like painting a picture of where you would be listening this to, kind of like at a house party or just something like that. Then I added this piano, and all that put together really made for a way better intro than what we initially had. So this is just those 3 tracks together. See, so it adds more life to it. And as for the drums, I changed the hi-hat pattern. It's a lot more simpler now. For the rim shots, the same thing. It's a lot more simpler, not as bouncy, but enough more space in between them. I added this perk loop to the drums. I felt like it needed it. I felt like it still needed something else that hit every once in a while. And it's pretty nice. It's very subtle. And in the intro, I had this little drum loop right here. And like I said, it's just added so much more life to the intro and the overall song, especially when it transitions.
That's what we're here for, having a good time.
I almost did forget to mention also, but I ended up changing our vocal that we had in the original. I really didn't like it. I felt like it was just taking too much space, and I felt like it was just doing too much for what we were going for. So I ended up finding this replacement, and it just fit way better. It's a lot more spaced out. It's a lot more minimal. And besides that, that's all I really did. I did some more arranging on the drums. The perk doesn't hit when the open hat hits. I like this a lot better than what we were doing in the previous segment. This definitely feels like it fits that Partynextdoor, Drake, OVO vibe a lot better than what was before. And I feel like my mistake on that was just trying to do too much, you know? And right here, while I did add things, I took away a lot that just wasn't working. That was just taking up space, that made everything feel way too fast and punchy, that just glued everything together. So that's gonna be it for the video. I'll play the final song at the end of this. Thank you guys again. 150, I think it's like 153 right now. It's honestly crazy. If we can get to 200 by the end of April, that would be great, or by the beginning of summer. Regardless, I'm still incredibly grateful for you guys. But with that being said, guys, make sure you're taking care of yourselves, have a good week, and be good people. I'll see you guys in the next video.